By Ekenen Mono. Asim no na Bolachi. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Depends the area you are joining us at Eastern News 24. As no person kita manana yamma. Na ga dike chinecha da agwo. Otu ay kuru otu akwa ya derere. Ise. Adiko sidi dika sikunu nkwa na gene otere unu ya bụ ezigbo ife. Dị mma. N'iru akwụkwọ gbasịta maka ihe na-eme na ndịda anyanwụ ka na-akpọ Eastern Region and the whole world. Ya dịka o si dị, ewetara unu ihe the son of the king, the son of a freedom fighter, late Seun Kuti, nwa ya nwoke. O were ife a na-akpọ wọtọwọtọ promise drop. As in, I love the boy, I love the guy so much. Na wu na eziokwu. Gịgodo ya bụ ife. Hold on your the way it is. This is the kind of people like it. These are the freedom fighters. You check your empire dendo. When Seun Kuti was alive, he said it the way it is. I want to and I can wait to drop choir. Gaya Bifig said drop or comments in future. The end and all right, over to you.
That is, the nephew, who is his heir apparent, were allowed to wear tailored clothes. All others following the same religion. So this was based on religion, not social. If you don't want to follow the Tunkara, you say if you wear tailored clothes. That's why Africa was multi-spiritual system. No single one God. Because sometimes the God of your king no go match what you like. You guys take a different one. We go match your own worldview. The real freedom. Europe, a continent of extremists. The extremists of Europe won. The Christian Catholic extremists. Why do you think nobody in Europe today worships Zeus? At least we be Christian and Muslim for Nigeria now. But we see they worship Ifa, Shango still day. But if the extremists of Nigeria, as we see them now, if these Christian and Muslim extremists of Nigeria truly win in this country, as they are doing, they go burn all the shrines, they will kill all the unbelievers, as they are already doing. Yes or no? That is what happened in Europe. You are living under the values of extremists. When I say they commit genocide all over the world with ease as they do them, this is a system forged by extremists. I said that's why if you go Europe today, you can never see anybody worshipping Zeus. You can never see anybody worshipping Mercury, Jupiter, Athena. They had gods. They couldn't have converted every single person. What happened to those believers? Go and read the European history. They called it the Dark Ages. Europe that time was called Christendom. Christendom was the name of Europe. This Europe, what they call us so, is PR. Now rebranding with this Europe, because what they do under Christendom, they don't want to bear that name again. They don't want to rebrand. We are Europe. This is Europe. This is Europe. Europe Kingdom. Is rebranding. Go and look at what happened to the worshippers of the old gods of Europe when Europe wanted to become Christian. An extremist movement. It's an extremist movement. Let me continue what I'm doing. All others following the same religion as the Tunkara, that is the tradition, wore loincloths of cotton, silk, or brocade. This, see, silk, bruv. Whenever they show that for TV, say our cloth, we wear leaf, loincloth now leaf. Cotton, silk, or brocade. Or brocade, brother. According to their means, the men were clean shaven and the women shaved their heads. The king's headpiece was made up of several gold caps wrapped in very delicate cotton materials. So even the gold gonna be waiting there beautiful for our eye, because everybody can have it. Because what was really nice was the cotton, the clothes, textile, where they feel soft for human skin. So even the gold crown, they covered it with cotton. So that one fine for their eye.
Value is what you
Value na matter na.
value is value to you. Value to you.
When he held audience for the people to hear, okay, no need to, okay, let me continue because some of the luxuries even still explained. When he held an audience for the people to hear their grievances and remedy them, he sat on a throne inside a pavilion around which stood 10 horses, caparisoned in gold materials. Behind him stood 10 pages, carrying shields and swords mounted in gold. The sons of the princes of the empire stood to his right, dressed in magnificent clothes, their braided hair intertwined with gold threads. The governor of the city sat on the ground before the king, and all about were the viceroys, that is, his ministers in the same position. The door of the pavilion was guarded by dogs of excellent breed who almost never left the king's side. They wore gold and silver collars, from which dangled bells of the same metals. The sound of a drum, deba, made of a hollow piece of wood, announced the opening of the session. The people came running, clapping hands, poured dust over their heads, and presented their grievances. Listen, don't come and sell nonsense to me. I'm an African man. So what does it mean to be a Pan-Africanist? Does it mean you should not buy gold and buy diamond if you want? Or buy car? Any kind of car you want in this world? No, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't. What do you mean? Be say those things are not what brings value to you. It's not the part of you. It's not the part of you. It's not the part of you that you give to the people. You can have all those things in abundance and nobody will know. Because it's not the part of you that you present to the people. That you present to your people. It's not how you relate with your people. Those your trinkets and things to relate with your people, you can put it aside. You don't need that. Your respect and your relationship with your people must be based on those things that make you human like them. Your shared experiences and values. Yes. Listen, now those shared experiences and values, nobody won't go through for Nigeria. No one share with themselves for Nigeria. All this and all over the world where there are rich blacks. For America with them Jay-Z and all these Mugu them. Instead of them to truly share, have that shared experience. Yes, they can use it to make money. They can use the experience to do anything, sing. But when it's time to truly share it with their own people, nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. The goal is to leave the people alone with the negative experience. To leave them alone with the suffering. So I can't realize yesterday for my page, you want Mugu, they talk some kind of things for my page. I can't realize, regardless of this guy, many people when they engage with the struggle, believe say to struggle means say you know go enjoy for life. Let me tell you about Stokely Carmichael. Stokely Carmichael. One of the most revolutionary human beings to have lived in this planet. An American of African descent who later retraced his step and lived his last days here on our continent in Africa, changing his name to Kwame Ture. Now, I feel use Martin Luther King, I feel use Malcolm X, I feel use any of them, but I want to use Stokely Carmichael because he get deep relationship with Africa. Not only living here, he married Miriam Makeba. When Miriam Makeba was one of the biggest stars in this world. You know, when Miriam Makeba be like Tiwa Savage. You understand what I tell you? How big Tiwa Savage is now? Miriam Makeba in the late 70s, early 70s and early 80s, even into the 90s. She had a career that spanned over about 3 or 4 decades. Go back and read who Miriam Makeba was in art. And do you know what it means for a revolutionary like Stokely Carmichael to marry her? Now where Africans don't take revolution serious anymore. We don't take our freedom serious. Now the bag everybody they pursue. In those days, not be only music, then they feel hollow. Not be only because black people want play ball, or black people want dunk ball, or black people want sing and dance. Now they make other black people go feel hollow. Your fathers, your grandfathers in the 60s, 70s, and 80s When people like Kwame Ture wanted to speak, when people like John Henry Clark wanted to speak, when people like Malcolm X, Martin Luther King wanted to speak, they fill stadium to go hear them. Oh. These were superstars in their own right. Oh. And they couldn't sing or dance, but they told the people the truth to help them sustain the freedoms that they squander today. All these things that they enjoy, when I say I just get them. Say just get them. People died, fought, studied. They say Seun does his talk. Seun says what many people don't know. And you, Mr. Man that knows but not willing to share, but want to enjoy your life because you are afraid of the repercussions of sharing the knowledge. Keep quiet and go your own way. Go and live your life. Let we that want to share with people talk. Because it's in this talking that we plan. Planning starts from talking. And any strategy, any plan, any action without plan is bound to fail. So anybody that hates talking, say that is against talking, is an oppressor. All oppressors are anti-ideological. That's why they want action. Because the oppressor has the monopoly on violence. Anybody ready for your organization? Now let me tell you, if you are creating a Pan-Africanist organization, now get somebody among you now. We hate planning. Always wants action. That is the mole. That is the person that they have sent to destroy your organization. Because you know, say, well, if you're not planning, just go outside. Hey, that's how they kill people in Lekki. You have no plan. You did not talk. You did not dialogue with the people. There was no planning. So there was no protection. In the event of anything, nobody discussed that. They give people false information. They say, if you wave Nigerian flag, Nigerian army doesn't have right to shoot you. Now they mad me. Nigerian army has been killing African people before there was Nigeria. Go and read your history. Before there was anything like Nigeria, these people, this institution has been killing African people. Because they can't rename them just the way Christendom rename himself Europe. Does it mean it will not do what Christendom did? To not commit genocide all over the world, to not abuse people's rights and do what Europe does, exploit as Christendom did? Because they changed their name from West African Frontier Force, from Hausa Boys, from Glover Boys. They changed them to Nigerian Army. They say if you wave Nigeria, I don't even know whether that one is in any constitution or practice. If that's why they fight war, then if any country invade us, they will just give all their soldiers Nigerian flag now. When they wave the Nigerian flag, they enter Nigeria, Nigerian soldiers cannot fire. Oh my God, ignorance. I mean, and it's not ignorance, it's the wickedness of the people. You will give ignorant people that kind of information. Say, wave Nigerian flag, nothing will do you, army will not switch. Ọ̀rọ̀ burúkú tó tẹ̀rí. When you meet people, we say you should not talk, let's go and act. Those are this. Because they know, say, the oppressor has the monopoly on violence, has the monopoly on action at that moment. If you go and act against him, he will act against you back and you will lose. Revolution is idea and action in balance. Idea and action in balance. Knowing what your power is, knowing what you can do, what you cannot do, when you can do it, when you cannot do it, when you are at the level of something. And this takes communication. The level that Nigerian people are now is the level of communication. We never even reach level of organizing. Because I beg, I say we don't reach level of organize. I create organization where I say everybody will don't bring them. Make I not talk like I'm a defeatist. MOP has surpassed my own intention already. In fact, I can tell you that this year I've not done one single MOP thing. I've not carried out one single MOP task. But MOP has been functioning. So if I die, I can't say, if you die right now, you have created something that will continue to exist. They don't need to even hear from you. People know they are on their job. But we are not yet a mass movement. We are not 1 million members yet. We are not 2 million members yet. So Nigeria is never ready to organize. That means they don't know the situation. So maybe we should talk more. And I don't mind. This is only 2000 years BC, 2024 years BC. If Africans don't do under something for 500 years, I don't think say overnight we can stop it. So I'm in it for the long run. Greater men than me have sacrificed themselves so that we get here. I'm willing to sacrifice myself so that my children can take the next step. Dialogue, that's where it comes from. And Pan-Africanists no mean say you no go enjoy the best things of this world, because everything comes from you. First of all, everything. You see, why they use phone, motherfucker? Why Oyibo say they use coltan? Why Oyibo no find something to make the phone when they for Africa? What do you know? Say what is mineral resources? What is that thing in the ground? My ancestors. What it be fossil fuel? Why they call it fossil? Why they call it fossil fuel? Not my ancestors will die. All our animals will don't die. Now your father, be thank you. Oyibo can come and use African resources and still claim so-called white supremacy. But if Africans use the same products, when we buy with our money, then they come and kill and steal it too. They come and kill Africans and steal these resources for nothing. They can use it with pride. They can claim it as their own. But after we buy it with our money and it contains our resources, we cannot claim, we cannot use it in good health, good faith. What kind of nonsense thinking is that? It's to scare Africans away. Now I can't remember, say these people come to my page to scare Africans from Pan-Africanism, to scare Africans away from the struggle. If you are going to, the guy, this idiot where they talk, will make me do this live today. If they attack somebody from my page, say, if a Pan-Africanist, why are you living in abroad? Many of the greatest Pan-Africanists in this world did not live in Africa. Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Henry Clark. What part of Africa did people ever live in their life? Marcus Garvey never stepped a foot in Africa. Till the day he died, Marcus Garvey did not even step a foot in Africa. So because of that, we should ignore Pan-Africanism. Pan-African. Yes, Marcus Garvey explained it perfectly. Africa first. I repeat, Pan-African. Africa first. But there's nowhere it says Africa only. I repeat, Pan-Africa. Africa first. But there's nowhere it says Africa only. Nobody if he shake you, say you they enjoy the good things of this world because you are a child of this world. The political situations of this world, if you can afford it, should not alienate you from the beauty of this world because you are a Pan-Africanist. No, that is not part of the rules. It means that in order to acquire those things, we will not sell out our continent and our people. If there's a way for you to acquire comfort in this world, that's why ancestors give Africans some comfort. People like me, many Africans that live in comfort today, do you think it's because? No, it's so that we can have some peace of mind to educate our brothers, to build bridges to those of us that have been excluded from it, and show them how we can get into it. Anybody in this world that says to you that to be a Pan-Africanist, to struggle means to suffer, is a liar. Fela Anikula Okuti. Abi, Fela too na liar. Fela no be Pan-Africanist. You lick ice cream with Fela. Fela they send him PA. Not be say they say with the leak, you go send him PA Tuesday morning flights to London. That one go arrive for London. You go leave 10 a.m. You go arrive London 3 p.m. You have to go to Bond Street to buy Fela's favorite sweets. Fela's the only sweet where Fela they leak. They sell it in Bond Street. It's called Bonds of London. That's the name of the sweet. I can never forget. They inside big jar like this. The jar they pick like this. Now green sweet, lime, lemony sweet like this, big like this. It's called Bonds of London. Femi Photo, Femi Bankole Osunla. That's his full name. They call him Femi Photo because I also fella photographer. He go around in the evening. He go come back with the return flight. He's back in Lagos the next morning with fella sweet and ice cream. So that means fella is stupid. He's not a Pan-Africanist because he like to lick ice cream. The only thing he should lick because he's Pan-Africanist is Dankwa. No, Dankwa. If you know only Dankwa making the leak and making drink agbo, you must not enjoy the sweet cream of this life. Is that your idea of Pan-Africanism? I am not African because I was born in Africa. I am African because Africa was born in me. It means that for those pleasures, those little pleasures that you want to get, you must not ever betray or sabotage your own people. That's the difference between a Pan-Africanist and the rest of you. That the rest of you sit down in your banks and destroy Africa because you want to drive a Benz. I will never destroy Africa because I want to drive a Benz or a Bentley. And overconsumption is also not my thing. I don't need what I don't need. I like what I like and I don't need what I don't need. No amount of advertising through football, through celebrities, through bloggers. Because in case you don't know, advertising just means someone with the good trying to force you to make an uninformed decision. No amount of advertising can make me feel say I need what I don't need. I've gone past that consciously. So I realized today, say many African people are afraid to join the struggle. They say that suffer. The struggle not be say you go suffer, my brother. If you get money, you go enjoy your money as you want. But the struggle will always keep you on the side of your people. That money, you go see, I don't need Bentley. I don't need. If you get nice car, this extra money, I can do this. That will be more beneficial for me, my family, and my people. Instead, I put this extra 3 million for club they drink. Let me put it in things that MOP wants. Yes, that when funds must be moved, when you must move funds, you go move them. Not be only consumption, will they drive your or selfishness or greed. Will they drive how you move your funds? I don't get gold chain. I don't get any of. I don't like gold. I don't like me. The Africa. See, the amount of Africans that die in the illegal mines. And I say all those diamonds that they wear is not blood diamond. It's not blood diamond. Look at the documentary.
And the by that only no. I couldn't say we get beef. Money I do it here no ni wa kubo. Oh when they kabesi bom mado. Mana kubudo siwede. But I didn't need a baseball mado because the car was in the name Malo. No Buddha. One watch ye Galaga and the former governor of Benue State Nekuni Wakwa. No. He supported Peter Obi, but one night work. And the Mboyani no book away better Nigeria and China game enjoy. Mananda Simba na alo. No nye bwechi no bada balo. Keko nye bogeji bwechi. Okay. I will not teach you. Or maybe 1 month. As in, sorry. Or maybe 1 year. In your no teaching. Everything. Price of commodity now go very high. Everything and all the note ukwoje. Pharmacy's neighbor. Ajụjụ mborosi. Ule mgbe ka ga emegide no ịtụ vote a and inye ndị ọchịchị a obodo a dị mma. Ebe ahụ jụ nchọrọ eju and biko na ụmụchukwu Igbo m na-ege ntị na-esonyere m n'ihe na-eme n'iru akwụkwọ na Eastern News 24. Mma chukwu na Sam ya bụ ife. The primary view or the primary dream, desire for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is for the betterment of you and your children's future. Oge amụrụ anyị uteela a na-agụrụ anyị youth is the leaders of tomorrow. Mpa ya amụga anyị mụsị anyị anyị na-eche na ka bụ leader of tomorrow. Ọ bụrụ onye tọrọ mpa anyị mụrụ anyị biye were ọchịchị wee nye. Kezi the future of the youth n'obodo a? Kedi the future of that nwa anyị na-amụ ịchọrọ a better future n'obodo a? Biko ọ bụrụ na anụ unu m na comment m ife na comment section below, because ebe ife wozi ka ọ dị. Ana m ejo even gwa na nwoke bụ onye military man bụ nye efe ndị amị, ịnọ na barracks ego one ka a na-akwụ gị, iburu egbe na-eko na maternity pharmacies, condition ga-akarị agụ akwụọ gị 50,000 in a month, the ordinary recruit. Ego one ka ị na-spend na your family niile. One bag of rice abịa ego one. Ngo ebiri egbe si gị na gị eji stọpụ ndị a na-eme protest ka ọ dịrị ezinụlọ gị na mma, na gị ji gba afọ egbe, iburu egbe ike ọkọ na-agba agwa ịgbasi gị egbe. How far? Ịghọtago? Egbuo gị n'iwu ọgụ, onye ga-enetere gị ụmụ gị? Ọ bụrụ na ife na-eme n'Imo steeti kịta, agụmada agwa chinchi na ahịa esugo, mana ọ bụ eziokwu. Ọ gịnị na-eme na anyị? Insecurity everywhere. And Beneti, who will save us? Mana ọ bụ ife Mazi Nnamdi Kanu kwuru. If na ngwa na oge bụ onye amị ga-akpọ oge meeting, gwa oge eziokwu, mana obodo a like gị. Obodo a did not like you. If you not be ibu egbe AK-47 na ebugharị, agụọ na-apịa your family. Ọgwụna ka ọha m n'ọnụ Igbo ma na-ege ntị. Nwanne anyị nwoke akwa agwara ya na ọma nga. Nnamdi Kanu gwara ya, they can never give you this thing. Come, let us get Biafra. Ka anyị liberate ụwa anyị. Simba. Obedient movement. Ọnada kiti. Obedient movement. Ya bụ ife a na-eme. How far? Anya bụ ajụ na ajụ. Akwa obere akwa. I no go gree na Supreme Court. After everything, I will female. Ka ihe ọzọ na ya agwa anyị kịta 2027 ka abịa akwụkwọ na line soro na wee tụọ vote, atụsịkwa akpọ result, ibewekwa akwa ọzọ. Ọ ọka ha na Jos mara ihe kwanyere ụwa anyị ugwu, kpọọ ụwa anyị meeting. Peter Obi ka nna agwa okwu a. Ọ ọka ha na Jos mechitezi ọnụ gị, mana amanye iwu ka ọchịchị ijoin ụmụnne gị n'ife a na-eme, wee liberate ụmụnne gị. Talụrụ nne n'Igbo ma na-ege ntị kwunu si na-esore na Eastern News 24. Ọ na-ewute m nke mesịa n'ụmụ Igbo.